guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be one of those 0 to 100 transformation videos. It's basically just another title for like a get ready with me. So today I decided to do like a brown smoky eye and add some pop of color with the blue liner. I actually really like how it turned out, but if you do want a more wearable option, you could either skip liner completely or you can just do a black liner. I don't want to do too long of an intro, so let's just get into it. So I know my face is a lot lighter than my body. We're gonna fix that a little bit later. I'm just gonna jump right in. I'm gonna start with the brows. I'm unfortunately out of my NYX micro brow pencil, so I'm just gonna use this Cella eyebrow cream. I got this in an Ipsy bag I think last month, so I'm just gonna use an angled brush and start applying that. So I don't know what date this is gonna upload, but right now it is currently Saturday when I am filming this. And this is the first Saturday in a while that I haven't had like anything to do. And it feels so nice. I think we were actually supposed to go do something with the girls today, but it was one of those things where no one ended up texting anyone on the group text about it. So I'm one of those people that usually enjoys when plans fall through. I'm gonna go in with my City Color brow powder just in those areas where the cream doesn't give enough like depth and darkness. I noticed even with my NYX micro brow, when it doesn't give me enough coverage in an area, I'll go in with the dark powder and I'll just kind of draw fake hairs, and it creates a little bit more dimension, and it also sets the cream. To clean up the brows, I'm just gonna take some Tarte Shape Tape and an angled brush. And I'm actually also going to take the remaining concealer and just pat it on my eye. I'm going to use it as my primer. So for today's eye look, I am going to be using the Carly Bible palette again. I promise I'll be rotating palettes that I use. It just happened to be the one that works for the look I want today. And I'm going for kind of like a smoky eye. I know a lot of people get scared of smoky eyes, but I feel like it's one of the easiest eye looks, and you don't have to do black. My favorite kind of look is a brown smoky eye. So I'm going to start with this light shade and just set that concealer all over my lid. Then I'm going to take this peach shade and I'm going to use that as my transition color in my crease. So I had my tests for my job. I had one last week and then one this week yesterday. They were basically tests to get licensed as an insurance agent. It's just two different topics. One of them is property insurance, one of them is casualty insurance. I won't bore you with the details. But anyways, I managed to pass both of them, which I'm really excited about. Now I just have to kind of go through the process of like fingerprinting and background check, and then I can have my insurance license. The testing center where you take the tests are like so extreme, like they take it real serious. You're not going to be able to cheat. So I'm going to take some of this dark purple shade and apply some of it all over my lid. So with smoky eyes, the key is basically to start with the lightest shade and work your way down. Keep the darkest shade really low. Take your time blending. I'm going to take this dark like browny gray color and apply that over the purple just to deepen up the smoky eye. So once you're at this point, you have a couple different options. You could leave it as is and just add your mascara or lashes. You could add like a smudged out gel liner just along the lash line, or you could do like a wing liner. I'm gonna do a wing liner but with a little colorful twist. I got this blue NYX Vivid Brights liner and I've been wanting to use it in a look forever, so I think I'm gonna use it today. But like I said, if you want this look to be more wearable, you can just do a regular black wing liner or a smudged gel liner or no liner at all. I'm not going to be able to do my left eye on camera. It's just impossible. I need to match it and be this close to a mirror, so I'll be right back. I'm pretty sure these are matching, but it's as good as it's going to get, so let's move on. I'm going to prep my skin with some rose hip oil. This is the one I talked about on my Instagram. I got it at Marshall's for like $6. I like to use it under more like matte or full coverage foundations, and it's also really great for the skin. Like when I use it at night after all of my moisturizer and skincare, I feel like this stuff makes the hugest difference in my skin. For foundation, I'm going to use this Milani Conceal and Perfect. I do have to mix it with these NYX drops just because it's too dark for me. These drops come in handy when I do client makeup, but honestly, these would be convenient for anybody because your skin is usually darker in the summer and lighter in the winter, so it's nice to be able to adjust even your own foundations so that you don't have to go out and buy new colors for every season. I I look like an Oompa Loompa now, but bear with me. We're gonna make this work. For concealer, I'm gonna use this NYX Gotcha Covered Concealer in Natural. What I like to do is I put it on my hand just because it warms up the product since it is kind of thick, but then once it warms up on the skin, it gets a lot less thick and it's just easier to work with. And then I pat it with my finger underneath my eye. I'm also gonna take some of it on the sponge and I just kind of like carve my cheekbone out with it since the foundation is darker. To set my under eyes and my face, I'm just gonna use my Coty Airspun powder. This is in Naturally Neutral. I didn't choose the translucent one just because it seemed a little bit pinky toned to me, so I preferred this one. And when you're setting your under eyes, if you take your powder kind of like up on the side of the nose, it kind of lightens that area as well and it creates sort of a contour, just like a very slight one. And using that powder, I'm gonna carve out the cheekbone as well. And as you can see, I don't have any bronzer or contour on, but it makes it look a little bit more chiseled just because of the foundation. And if you take your foundation down on your chin or neck, make sure that you set that with powder as well, or else that's gonna feel sticky all day. I literally just put dry shampoo in like an hour ago and my hair already looks oily. If anyone has tips other than dry shampoo for oily hair, I would love to hear them in the comments. For bronzer today, I'm gonna use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. And make sure to bronze up the neck and chest as well. I kind of want to mix it up for highlight this time because I know I always use the Flower Beauty one. This is the Tarte Highlight in Stunner. It's definitely glowy, but you have to build it up to get that intensity. I like it, it's just not as effortless as my Flower Beauty highlight. Honestly, Flower Beauty should just make me their ambassador for their strobing palette. For blush, I'm gonna use another Tarte product. This is the shade Captivating. It's like a coral. And these are their Amazonian clay blushes, which last forever. Going back into the eyes, I'm gonna apply this lighter neutral brown shade on the lower lash line. And then curl my lashes. For mascara, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Original, something other than the Lash Paradise that I've been using in like the past 20 videos. Okay, now time for lips. I originally was going to do like a coral lip, but I'm seeing now that this eyeliner is too intense and will clash too much with that. So now I'm thinking either like a baby pink like this, or just like a neutral brown gloss like this. I haven't really been lining my lips lately. What I've been doing is taking this NYX Wonder Stick and I lightly line right underneath the bottom lip, which creates like a shadow to make it look larger. And then I do outline like the Cupid's bow. I read or heard somewhere that JLo's makeup artist actually does that. He like contours her lips and then I just lightly pat it in. I kind of actually don't want either of these. Perfect, I found what I want. This is a NYX Lingerie Liquid Lipstick in the shade Corset. I haven't worn the lip lingeries in so long, I forgot how much I like them. So to finish up this look, I'm gonna go figure out my hair and I'll be back. Okay, so hair is done, makeup is done. I did forget to apply setting spray, so I'm just gonna use this Pure Essence Coconut Rose Water. And that completes this look. Let me know what you think. I feel like the blue liner, once it's all tied together with the rest of the makeup, is pretty wearable actually. It's not like too crazy looking. It's a nice pop of color, but it's not too insane, if you know what I mean. Let me know what you think of the blue liner and if you have any suggestions for future tutorials and looks. I am doing my first ever collab with another YouTuber, I think sometime next week, so I'm super excited about that. But yeah, as always, thank you guys so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.